had no need to fight tonight.
Hi, my name is Binti. So today I want to deliver my persuasive speech. Topic is homeschooling effective. So what is important and valuable about the home is as a base for children grows into the world is not a better school, but it's not school at all. So this praise from a John Ho. So this praise talk about the homeschooling is grows day by day. So from the phrase we know that our step in our life is we must have a good decisions, not for ourselves but for our family too. However, this is not what I'm going to talk about today. So what is a good decision? So the decision is very important for our child future. So in a marriage, when it's come to responsibility raising a children, we must know how to educate him. So there are a lot of homeschoolings, private school or public school. So parents must know how to choose the best platform of education to their children. So today I want to talk about the best options in education which parents and children choose, which is homeschooling. As we know, homeschooling grows day by day because statistics show the growth of homeschooling is from 2% to 8% per annum for a past year. So today I want to make everyone realize that homeschooling is the best option because of 3 specific reasons. Firstly, homeschooling gives a benefit to childs academically than a public school. Second, homeschooling gives a good preparing for children because they have been trained in their homeschoolings. And lastly is homeschooling is a great education for children and parents because it's an effective education start from home. Therefore, homeschooling environment is an effective approach in education because the higher achievement in tests, good result in their college, and so on. Therefore, homeschool environment is an effective approach in child education due to evidence of higher achievement in their results at college and so on. So I will begin by telling you about one of the first concerns often brought out about a homeschooling is whether or not it's adequately prepared children academically. So I will move to my first point of is homeschooling effective? So homeschool provide excellent education than public school. So from this statement we can know that homeschool provides a personalized education which is give positive effect to child result and future. So I will brief into 2 points why is homeschool is a personalized education because first one is tailored to our child capabilities and interests. So personalized learning is about child will do which is a good approach to know what is the skills or the interest in their education. So we also can have a good co-curriculums when they in a homeschool, so we can know what is the best and a good for. Second, why homeschool is a personalized education because it involves one-to-one interaction. So when it's come to one-to-one interactions, parents and instructor can change or adjust the method of learning if it's not working. So they can choose a good or a better approach in environment education, so they can have a good learning. So the children will not left behind than a public school, which is everyone, or there are a lot of people in the class, so one of them will left behind because they didn't get the informations in effective way. So I will move to the seconds. Why is homeschool provide excellent education is a schedule flexibility. So students have it advantage on homeschool because it has a flexible learning, because they just do a work that need to be done. So they have remains time to enjoying the free time after the work is complete. So homeschool can satisfy their both needs of education and their personal freedoms. Then a public school, they must have time for breaks, and it will have a long schedule. But when at homeschool, they have a flexibility when the work is done. So, okay, lastly, why homeschool provide an excellent education is a self-discipline. So as we know, students can have good skills such as time management, self-motivation, and taking charge of their own education. So as we know, rather than focus on grades, students also not focus on their accountability for their action in education, but they also enjoy the joy of learning. So it will not give pressure to student, but is a joy of learning. So based on the point I have briefed, I know that you will strongly believe that homeschool is effective than a public school, but I will brief it more to you. So what is a solution for you to encourage your child to make a home educate or homeschooling at home? So there are a lot of reasons why parents should make their children homeschooling, because some reasons then send them to a public school. The solution is every parent must realize that homeschool is a very beneficial and in students, because it gives a psychological moral foundation and improve the change in success in our child future. First one is a parent must have a good organized in a homeschooling learning, so it will make them keep on track. But how the solution can be implemented is by create a designated learning space for children, so it will make a homeschool is a fun of exciting learning, so they will studies in a joy of learning. So parents must have a space to give a good environment. So what is an action those for parents who want to start homeschooling for their children is by know the state's homeschool law. Homeschool at Malaysia is still at an early stage of development, so it doesn't mean that Malaysia don't have or homeschool education, but it's still limited. But Ministry of Education shows that or figure that the number of student homeschooling at Malaysia is 5,000 children is undergoing at online home educate, but the number will exceed from day by day, because the rise of phenomenon of technologies. And second is parents must know or explore their child's learning preference, educational approach, and teaching styles. It will lead to an effective plan of learning when you choose a platform to homeschool your child in good way and can give a good achievement in their result. So based on the solutions and action I give to you, you will be able to know what is benefit of homeschooling and the effect to your child achievement and education. So I will visualize a result why homeschooling is a better education at home. So homeschooling can give a safe environment for your child. When it comes to safe environment learning, it because when they at a public school, as we know, they will have a bad influence, bullying, peer pressure, or misbehaving teacher. But when they home educate or homeschool, they will have a safe learning. They will just one-to-one interactions. They can strengthen their relationship with family. They can explore their interests and personalize their educations at home. Then homeschooling can strengthen closeness in a relationship of family, parents to child to be more deeper. When child is homeschooling, it will strengthen because a student have a flexibility. So after the work is done, so they have a lot of time to spend with their families and can do a lot of interesting things with their family. So it can calculate parental values, can avoid bad or negative surroundings, and unity from a social indesirable like drug and alcohol. So homeschooling can give a best or positive effect to parental or strengthen their family relationships. By now, you will know that why homeschool is very effective and beneficial to your child in overall study success. What I can say is homeschool is the best choice for parents to choose for their home educate for their children because it gives a good result due to a higher achievement and give a best future for the child than the general population. Homeschooling is an effective way to give a better education and a best future for your child. So I will end my speech by the praise is a formal education is living your self-education, but self-education can make you a fortune. So a good education is like a weapon to change the way you success. So I think that you should choose homeschool as a effective and benefits